When you think of Taylor Swift, perhaps the first things that come to mind are catchy songs and viral moments. Of course, unforgettable concerts will also be part of that list. In 2023, she didn't just break records with her Eras tour, she broke into billionaire territory. This wasn't merely due to album sales or streaming numbers. Her rise into the Billionaire Club was the result of a perfectly choreographed symphony of strategic moves, smart branding, and one of the most successful tours in music history. How does one tour break the $1 billion barrier in revenue and propel Swift into financial stratospheres that few artists ever enter? The Eras Tour wasn't just a musical trip through the different eras of Swift's career. It was a global event. While other top artists like Beyoncé and Coldplay made $145 million and $85 million respectively from their tours, Swift blew them out of the water, earning an astonishing $350 million from just this one tour. Add to that merchandise sales, streaming boosts, and the economic impacts on the cities she visited, making the Eras Tour an unparalleled success. To put this in perspective, the tour's impact was so significant that it was forecasted to inject $5.7 billion into the US economy, more than the GDP of 35 countries. But what made this tour so special? Well, keep watching to find out. It was more than a concert series, it was an experience. Swift played multiple nights in cities, selling out enormous stadiums within minutes of tickets going live. Each show was designed as a retrospective of her career, taking her fans through the different eras of her music, from her country beginnings to her pop and alternative phases. The tour was a perfectly curated nostalgic journey for her fan base, many of whom had grown up with her music. This emotional connection kept them coming back, sometimes attending multiple shows in different cities. The tour's scale was monumental, and its economic ripple effect was undeniable. Every time Swift came to town, hotels, airlines, restaurants, and local businesses saw a boom in revenue. Reports suggest that each Swiftie attending an Eras Tour concert spent an average of $1,300 on ticket prices, travel, lodging, and merchandise. Multiply that by millions of fans and it's easy to see how this tour became an economic juggernaut. What separates Taylor Swift from many other artists is her ability to evolve her brand in parallel with her audience. From the outset of her career, she constructed her public persona to represent and reflect the emotional and life stages her fans were going through. When she first burst onto the scene as a country singer, her songs, odes to high school crushes, heartbreaks, and the simple things in life resonated with teenagers who found themselves in similar situations. As her fan base matured, her music matured as well. Albums like Speak Now and Red addressed the bittersweet moments of growing up, heartbreak, life transition, and self-discovery. The strategy of parallel evolution allowed her to maintain a strong emotional connection with her audience, growing her fan base and retaining those who followed her from the beginning. This close, almost personal relationship with her fans is one of the main reasons why her tours have been so successful. Fans see her as more than just an artist. They see her as someone speaking directly to their life experiences. This deep connection translated into massive ticket sales for the Eras Tour, as fans were eager to relive in the night the soundtrack of their lives. Owning her master recordings was one of the most pivotal moments in Taylor Swift's career. The legal and public battle began when Scooter Braun acquired her old label, Big Machine Records, and with it, the rights to the masters of her first 6 albums. The fight for ownership rights between artists and record labels is nothing new, but Swift decided to take matters into her own hands by re-recording her old albums and releasing them under her ownership. This wasn't just a business decision, it was a statement. Swift was reclaiming ownership of her art and ensuring that profits from her past work would benefit her, not the label that owned the original masters. Her loyal fans supported her endeavor, many choosing to buy and stream the re-recorded versions. These re-recorded albums, called Taylor's Versions, not only gave Swift control over her music catalog, but also introduced her earlier work to a new generation of fans. Each re-release became a major event with fresh marketing campaigns. Some of the previously unheard tracks, dubbed From the Vault, further delighted her devoted listeners. Swift's ownership of her music has been a huge factor in her financial success. By reclaiming her art and setting new standards for artists, Swift became a beacon of empowerment for musicians everywhere. This bold move significantly contributed to her billionaire status, ensuring that she reaped the full rewards of her intellectual property. One of the most talked about moments in Swift's career was her public battle with Apple Music in 2015. When Apple announced its new streaming service, it offered users a 3-month free trial period, during which it did not pay artists for streams. Swift viewed this as an unfair practice, especially for smaller independent musicians who relied on streaming revenue to support themselves. In an unprecedented move, Swift penned an open letter to Apple, attacking the tech giant's policy. She announced she would withhold her album 1989 from the platform until Apple agreed to pay artists during the free trial period. Apple quickly reversed its decision, agreeing to compensate artists during the trial. If Swift wasn't already dominating the concert stage, she took things to the next level by turning her Eras Tour into a movie. The Eras Tour film hit theaters in October 2023 and immediately broke box office records. Early estimates predicted $100 million in ticket sales within the first week, further adding to Swift's revenue from the tour. This movie allowed fans who couldn't attend the live shows to experience the magic in theaters, expanding her audience and multiplying her earnings. By transitioning into film, Swift showcased her ability to generate multiple revenue streams from a single concept. The movie was more than just a concert film. It was an extension of the Eras Tour experience, filled with high-energy performances, stunning visuals, and a deep connection to her fan base. The movie solidified Swift's position as a music icon and a multi-platform entertainment mogul. What makes Swift's success truly remarkable is how she continuously turns everything she touches into marketing gold. She has one of the clearest visions of her audience among artists and tailors each release, tour, and appearance for maximum engagement. Swift has built a community around her brand by interacting with fans on social media platforms like Tumblr, TikTok, and Instagram. Her fans, known as Swifties, don't just listen to her music, they dissect secret clues in her lyrics and videos, eagerly searching for the Easter eggs she plants. The level of fan involvement translates directly into business success. Even the strategic release of tour tickets through fan pre-sales and verified fan programs created an aura of exclusivity, driving demand to record-breaking levels. Swift has mastered the emotional connection her fans have with her music, turning her brand into something more than just music. She's a marketing genius. Taylor Swift's journey to billionaire status is a masterclass in building an empire in the entertainment business. While the Eras Tour was a commercial success, it was the culmination of years of hard work, brand development, and an intuitive understanding of her audience. Her ability to adapt, take control of her art, and expand her revenue streams while maintaining a deep emotional connection with her fan base is what ultimately catapulted her into the Billionaires Club.